Good evening, everyone. We're joined by New York Red Bulls midfielder Emil Forsberg. As always, use the raise hand function, and I'll call you ask Emil a question. First hand I saw was Daniel Rebane. Daniel, you have the floor.
How you doing, Emil? First game in MLS. Obviously, you got a couple of chances, especially the one with the free kick off the crossbar. Just talk about your performance in the game and what you thought about your first full 90 minutes.
First of all, I'm feeling good. I'm happy to have the debut crossed off now. I think in general, we played a good game. We controlled the game a long time. I think the only time they were dangerous were when they had the corner kicks and stuff like that and could put a little bit of pressure. But apart from that, I think we played good. We were controlled. The rest defense we had after our attacks was also really good. We didn't let too many chances. But of course, we have to convert. We had some good chances, a little bit of bad luck. But I mean, in general, happy to have made my debut. It was a good feeling. I think we played a good match. But of course, disappointing to not get the win. But there's a lot we will take with us after this game.
Next, we go to Anthony.
Hello, Emil. You now have one game that matters under your belt, connecting with Van Zier and Manuel. What did you see, and how did it feel out there with them in a regular season game?
I think, like I said, we dominated the game. We had some good chances to score, but I think it's still not gonna. It's not everything perfect. It's the first game of the season, but either way, I think we played a good game. We controlled it with Dante and Elias up front. We know we had good finishers, and they had bad luck today. But I mean, we keep on going. Like I said, we had a good game. We have to work on that. We have to work on our finishing to get that better. But I think in general, we were the better team today. We had good control over the game in over 75, 80 minutes, and that we will take with us.
Next, we'll go to Joe.
Hey, Emil, thanks for doing this. Just, again, from your first impressions, you mentioned how you thought you guys were the better team today. Is there a feeling that, I guess, that this sort of attacking bravado can be sustainable for the entire season, and that it's just maybe one or two little tweaks that can really get you guys going as the season really progresses here? Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. I mean, we played a really good game. I think we were very we were controlling the game. We played fast. The pitch was a little bit dry, but we played fast. We wanted to move them. We created chances, and I mean, as long as you do that, in the end, you're gonna score, and the guys are gonna score, and they're gonna have that what we call it ketchup effect. It's like it's just like a domino release. It's gonna come. The goals is gonna come. So I think just keep pushing, keep believing. Be happy about the game we did today. It's the first game. It's always normal that you have a little bit mistakes here and there, but I think in general we played a very good first game, and it's important that the guys knows it. And of course we're disappointed about the 0-0 because we think we had a lot more in us. But I mean, in the end, it's gonna come. I'm sure of it.
Next, we go to Eric.
Hey, Emil. In years past, a game like this against a team in a low block would have been contested in a kind of more physical manner, a lot of long balls, a lot of balls over the top. It seems like there was a real intent to build from the back. Can you talk about that? And is that kind of how your coach wants the team to attack?
Yeah, I mean, we were prepared that they were always going to try to win the ball and go over our back line. And I think we were very, very prepared. I think Sean and Noah did a fantastic job together with Kyle and Dylan in the back, stopping those counters. And then, of course, when they're sitting so low, it's always hard to find solution. But I think we did that today. I think we moved them very well. We tried to find inside, outside. And like I said, I think we had one post with Dante. Elias had a chance. I had a chance. And Frankie had a chance. I mean, we did well. We had chances. Now it's about converting them, and I know that's been a topic, but I mean, as long as we keep pushing, keep believing, and take the team effort in today and what we did, because it was the first game. I'm looking forward for the season in that way. But I think, like I said, I think we played a good game today.
Next, we go to Gary.
Good evening, Emil. One game down, many to go. What was the posts aside the 0-0 tie that you guys literally had the game on the front? let's talk about your teammates and how you were able to move the ball. What was very impressive that you have basically from your training camp to a real game that really counts? Was the ease and the speed and everything? Everybody was pretty much even tempered. There was no rush to the ball. Everyone knew exactly what to do. Was that something during impressive and something you're going to be looking forward to in more games to come?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always important with a good structure, and I think Sandro has been putting that in a lot of work in that way over the whole preseason. I think you could see it today. I think we moved the ball well. We find the spaces where we find the spaces. We move them, and the guys know where to find me or Piri or Dante and Elias. It's just to move them first and then to find into those spaces, and after that we can combine and create chances. And I think we did that today. And it's all about moving the ball, making them run, making them tired. And like I said, we did that today. We had good chances, and we're disappointed that we're flying home with a 0-0, of course. But I mean, even though it was a good first game.
Hey everyone, we have time for 2 more questions with Emil. First we'll go to Vas, and then we'll finish up with Dan. Vas, you have the floor.
How's it going, Emil? Congrats on the Man of the Match award. So I just wanted to touch on the kind of talk that the coach had maybe at the halftime, because you guys did dominate that first half. You really imposed your game plan and played that Red Bulls way, winning those 50-50 chances. So can you just touch on maybe that halftime team talk that he may have had with you?
No,
with the team?
Yeah, no, of course. I think we were happy in halftime, but also a little bit disappointed because we felt we could have been 1-2-0 up. But it's football, but it's soccer, so I mean it's always gonna happen. So it was keep staying focused, keep pushing, keep doing the same thing that we did. They changed a little bit as well because they went back to 5 in the back to protect the spaces a little bit more. So I mean we had to change some small things, but I mean Sandro was also very clear that we have to keep pushing, staying focused, and the rest defense as well. And I think we did that. The guys in the back. And Danny, Frankie, everybody did it fantastically. And in that way, we can dominate games, and then we can create more and more chances on that same way. And that's what Sandro said in the halftime as well. Keep pushing, keep playing the same way. Don't lose focus.
And we'll finish up with Dan.
Emil, what did you say to Coronel when he made those that big save there late in the match for you guys?
No, I mean it's. I mean, I know Carlos now since 6 weeks. So I mean, he's a fantastic goalkeeper. So it's always good. It's always important to have a goalkeeper who can make those saves when you need them, and we needed it, and he was there. So it was an important save.
Emil, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate your time.
Have a good evening. Bye bye.